Up next, the Bulls taking on the Heat. For the Bulls, they're desperate to find a solution to their problems, as they've lost 6 out of their last 7 games. But a win here tonight could be just the answer they're looking for. Heat, Bulls, coming up next. Welcome, everyone, to Noche NBA. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the floor tonight. And how about we check the numbers for him?
And, guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. They've got Ivy, Buzelis out there with Collins. Then it's Okoro, and it's Giddey in at the 1. And for Miami, Wiggins is out there with Adebayo. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Powell in at the 3 slot. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
It'll be the Heat off the tip. Over in the corner, Hero. Fires the 3. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Giddey the pass to Collins. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his first foul.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
Here's Buzelis. He really had an off game against the Cavaliers. Never got into his rhythm. Here's Ivy. It's hauled in by the Heat. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
And so it's the Heat hitting on the board first. Here's Giddey. And the shot goes in.
He's got some touch. Giddey delicate with that one.
Heat on offense. Now, here's Mitchell. His last outing, he had 8 points. Here's Adebayo. Buzelis grabs the board. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Bulls moving the ball around. Back to Okoro. And Okoro throws it down.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Giddey against Mitchell. To the inside. Hero. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And there's that vertical of Hero. Gets off the floor with ease and just hammers that one down.
Giddey kicks to Collins. Pass to Ivy. Six on the shot clock. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
It is so tough containing Ivy, a tough assignment defensively.
Bulls shooting their first free throw of the night.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
One shot.
And that one falls for Ivy. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? It remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
And Wiggins excels at reading defenses, as well as understanding when to just catch and fire.
Back to Giddey. Collins. And Adebayo sends it back.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots. Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. Here's Ivy after the Heat pick up two. Here's Buzelis. Wiggins with some nice D.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Offensive rebound. Adebayo laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
And we get a chance to check out the numbers for Adebayo. He's getting around 16 points a game, 10 rebounds, and 3 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, pass to Buzelis. Now here's Giddey. No good, unable to end this run. Now here's Powell. He's covered closely. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And a missed layup. Bulls trail by 4. Here's Okoro. It's deflected. Now here's Powell. Covered by Okoro. Counting. The defender is called for the block, and this could turn into a three-point play.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Defensive foul. Josh Giddey. First personal foul. First team foul. Now at the line, Norman Powell. 1.
The free throw drops for Powell. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose, an MVP, Jimmy Butler as well. But the results haven't been there.
Now here's Wiggins. 5 points in the game. Powell kicks to Hero. Good ball movement here by Miami. Collins grabs the miss.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Buzelis, no one around him. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist.
I mean, a 6'8" playmaker. Giddey is a point forward, and he piles up the assists.
Powell against Ivy. Pass to Adebayo. Miami no good on that time either.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Here's Okoro. He's covered by Hero. Okoro kicks to Giddey. From deep. Another three for Chicago.
And not a guy who takes a ton of threes, but Giddey can knock them down if you let him.
Mitchell passes to Wiggins. To the paint. Here's Powell. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Davion Mitchell. And the Bulls making a change also. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Buzelis. Pass to Ivy. Now Giddey. He's got 5. Inside. And finished off by Collins.
Excellent job navigating the screen and roll there. Giddey showing his vision on that one.
Hero kicks to Adebayo. Back to Hero. It's rebounded by Giddey. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. They trail by 1. It will not find the hoop. It's his 3rd miss. He has made 2. Down low. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
Hero against Giddey. Smith outside. And here's Ivy. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
It's like Ivy has that 6th sense of where his teammates are on the floor.
Miami's on 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Adebayo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player.
And he makes the first. Richard, for the Bulls, just 1 playoff appearance in their last 7 seasons.
Look, the last 4 years under Coach Billy Donovan, they've been respectable. But with all of the injuries and all of the issues, the path to true contention is probably on the other side of a long rebuild.
And Adebayo drops them both. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
Now here's Powell. Isaac Okoro missing his last shot. Inside. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
2 loud points from Wiggins. Andrew, he is getting up.
Bulls trail by 5. Giddey with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against Cleveland. Sweet little floater. Giddey's got 7.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Powell against Ivy. Powell the pass to Hero. From 15 feet away, here's Adebayo. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. 6 points for him.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Pass to Ivy. In the corner, Okoro with it. Powell against Ivy. Clock at 6. This one for 3. Wiggins with the rebound. Wiggins has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Powell, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Clearly a foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Miami.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
The free throw drops for Powell. Chicago making some changes. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Zach Collins. And Fernie Simons comes in for Isaac Okoro. And Trey Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey. So he gets them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple. And I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
And certainly DA is a two-way threat.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now here's Jones. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Here's Powell. 7-point differential. Has to Ware. Lets the three fly. Hits it from three-point range. Ware's got 5 points so far.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Smith with a screen on Hackett. There's the triple. Rebound by the Heat. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter. Pass to Adebayo. Shot clock at 5. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Buzelis.
And attitude plays such a big role in Adebayo's game. This guy is a worker. Doesn't mind getting his hands dirty if it means getting his team ahead.
The Heat have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
Rozier, he's checked in for Miami. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Chicago. He doesn't get the second one.
And you watch Adebayo, he really has everything you could ask for from that 4-5 position. Not a stretch big per se, and that's partly why he shoots such a high percentage.
Smith against Hackett. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
The Heat have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
Penalty. Now at the line, 1.
And that one misses.
And they've been the more physical team offensively, seeking contact, looking to score in the lane, and getting to the line. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Miami leading by 10. 44 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Hackett. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Adebayo. Oh, that's blocked. Sexton on the wing. It's deflected. Here's Larson. Defended by Sexton. Now, here's Adebayo. A 29-point game for him in the win against Minnesota.
Oh, yeah, and he was piling up the blocks, too, 4 of them. And it's about more than just that number. It's about getting into shooters' heads.
Norman Powell. He's been the guy making things happen for Miami. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We come back right after this. And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast as the second quarter getting going right now. And quite a position here for the Heat to be in. What do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. A 12-point game. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, we'll see how they respond after that weak performance. It should tell us a lot about their character as a team.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We got Jaime Jaquez. He's out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in at the center position. Clock is at 3. Here's Adebayo. Rebound by Smith. Bulls trail by 10. Pass to Sexton. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
They set the pick. Here's Larson, covered by Simons. Now Adebayo. 9 points in the game so far.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Here's Buzelis, covered by Smith. Screen by Smith. Here's Sexton. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Sexton's got it back down to single digits for the Bulls. The Heat have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Smith the pass to Jaquez. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Sexton for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Now just a 5-point Heat lead.
You know, the timing, the rhythm, I'm a big fan of when Sexton can just catch and shoot.
Here's Larson, defended by Sexton. Pass to Ware. Smith with it. There's a screen. To stop the drought. Rebound by the Bulls. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
And whether by design or by accident, they drew so many fouls in that game. Foul trouble for the other side became a huge issue.
And I'm sure that's been at the forefront of the plan coming into this one, too.
And Miami making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. The Heat leading by 5. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He's ready to talk things through with the team. While we have a moment here, let's see which teams have scored the most second-chance points since the All-Star break. Fourth, the Bulls.
Not many will go after it on the offensive boards the way they do. I mean, and particularly since the break, they have really made teams pay on the inside.
Chicago on defense. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Pass to Adebayo. Clock at 4. To end the cold streak, Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got his 6th rebound on the night, fires the 3, and the Bulls another 3.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works with the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
Jones looking for an opening. He takes it in. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Norman Powell.
And looking at his offensive numbers in the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
First free throw is good. Norman Powell's checked in for Miami. And so Jones nails both of them. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Miami. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that'll be the middle game of their 5 and their longest homestand of the year. Pass to Hackett. Here's Powell. Rebound by Smith.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
To the paint. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The Heat shooting well. 50% from the floor. Here's Ware. 9 points last game. Mitchell finds Hawkins. Adebayo with a screen for Hawkins. Driving to the basket. Yes, that goes in.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Jones in the post. Covered by Mitchell. Jones, no luck. The Heat have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Powell dishes to Ware. Mitchell outside. Adebayo with this screen on Jones. Really left alone that time. Now it's a 5-point Miami lead.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Tyler Hero. He's checked in for Jaime Hawkins.
Substitution on the court.
And Chicago has possession, trailing by 5. Outside, Simons. Powell with the steal. Left side, Hero. It's rebounded by Giddey. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. The Heat leading by 5. Powell for 3. No good on that one. Chicago has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. And it's Simons off the drive.
And while he's not the biggest guy in the world, Simons will battle and make some tough shots like that one.
Pass to Powell. Hero kicks to Adebayo. Six to shoot. Again, the miss by the Heat.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think it's more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Miami's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Powell against Simon.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Chicago trailing here. Pass to Jones. Powell against Simon. Nice move. Oh, what a jam! Simon!
And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Man, can he get up and finish with power?
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Hero passes to Powell. Hero kicks to Powell. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Chicago. On Monday, they'll head back home to host the Indiana Pacers. Then on Wednesday, they'll tip off a road trip starting in Orlando and going up against the Magic.
And for their matchup with the Nets, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
And the Heat making a change here. Jaquez is checked in. Collins against Mitchell. Collins kicks to Giddey. There's the three. It's hauled in by Hero. Miami's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Jaquez with the wide-open look. It's good from long range. Jaquez has got 9.
Oh, nice ball movement. Hero's an underrated passer, makes great decisions.
And here's Ivy. He's coming off a 37-point game against Cleveland. The Bulls shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
At the line for the Bulls, 2.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls.
The first thing people mention about Ivy is that explosiveness. The first step allows him to get downhill and really makes him effective in those ISO situations.
Chicago making a switch here. Buzelis is checked in. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Bulls trail by 4. Pass to Okoro. Giddey with it. And here's Collins. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got 3 assists in the game. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck, the breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. Giddey against Mitchell. Jaquez sets a screen for Mitchell. Jaquez outside. 6 on the shot clock. Latrey. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Giddey against Mitchell. Pass to Buzelis. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Heat leading by 3. And here is Mitchell. Here's Ware. He's guarded by Collins. Deflects the pass. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Bam Adebayo is checked in for Miami. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Jaime Jaquez. Adebayo the screen. That's a 2 from Powell. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers. Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Bulls have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Buzelis. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Hero on the wing. Powell with it. 17 points for him last game against Minnesota.
And defensively, he's been all over the place, wreaking havoc and pouncing on a number of steals.
Rebound by the Bulls. Collins has got his 5th rebound in this one. Chicago has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. To the inside. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for Miami. Outside Hero. Powell the pass to Hero. Now Adebayo. And the shot goes down. 11 points for Bam Adebayo. 30 seconds left in the first half. Giddey against Mitchell. Ivy kicks to Giddey. 16 seconds left in the second quarter. And there it is for him. Collins has got 8 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Hero. That one falls. And the Heat lead by 1. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Heat lead by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Andrew, the energy and effort were apparent throughout that first half. How were you able to do it?
We had a good practice, working hard, really putting things together. Keep doing it and come out with the W.
Hey, thanks for your time. We appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race is looking, and we are not letting you down.
What a rookie class. Here we are, taking the award down to the wire. I don't know who's going to win it, but it's been fun watching them ball out, Shaq.
Even at this point, I'm not sure there's a unanimous choice. Makes it tough on the voters. Circling back to our featured game, the Miami Heat find themselves in a pretty even matchup.
The energy in their hometown is electric, man. You can tell these players are loving the positive attitudes and feeding off them. I expect them to sustain this enthusiasm.
Yeah, I mean, these fans just love this team. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Jaime Jaquez, what a contribution.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Chicago has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots, 6 of 13. So the Bulls 5 right now. They've got Zach Collins, Buzelis out there with Okoro. Then there's Jaden Ivey. And it's Giddey in at the 1 spot. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Hero on the wing. Ivey defending. Hero no good. The Bulls leading. Now here's Giddey. Collins. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Wiggins, and he uses the glass on the layup. Wiggins has got 9 points.
You see the strength that Wiggins has added over the years. He can take on pretty much anyone at this point.
Outside Collins. Hero against Ivey. Collins a screen on Hero. And finished off by Collins.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And how about Hero's body control, capable of still scoring even when the defense ups the ante in terms of physicality. Let's take a look at numbers for Andrew Wiggins. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's right around 13 points a night, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities about 1,000%.
The free throw drops for Buzelis. No good on the second free throw.
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tied it up.
There's Hero with the 3. It's rebounded by Giddey. Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Looking to get back on track here. It's hauled in by Hero. Hero's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Powell. Adebayo against Giddey. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Chicago has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots, 6 of 13. It's good. And it's 6 points for Jaden Ivey.
And using that quickness to maneuver around the paint that time. What a play from Ivey.
Mitchell passes to Hero. Back to Mitchell. Hero sets the pick for Mitchell. Miami no good on that time either.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
To the middle. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo. For Chicago, they have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. And that one falls for Collins. And so he's able to get one of two. The Heat trail by 3. Powell for 3. Again, the miss by the Heat.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Ivy against Hero. Just 4 to shoot. Takes the 13-footer. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Mitchell passes to Wiggins. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Buzelis.
And Wiggins is fantastic at attracting contact. Such a savvy veteran.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
I've been impressed to see Wiggins adjust and become a quality defensive stopper. He is fully committed to playing lockdown D on the wing.
Both shots good from the stripe. And when you think about Andrew Wiggins, championship-level defender for sure.
He can get in a guy's shirt without fouling him. He has the lateral movement to keep ball handlers in front of him. Really tough to do, especially in isolation.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Let's take this chance to go to the 2K leaderboard and display the best free throw shooters of the second half of the season. 5th, Tyler Hero.
And one look at his numbers since the break, and you can see how comfortable he's been at the foul line.
Mitchell against Giddey. Ivy on the wing. Collins a screen on Hero. Here's Ivy. And it's Miami with the rebound. The 3. And here's Hero. That's good on the assist by Wiggins. Wiggins has got his 3rd assist on the night. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. A 2-point game. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Collins a screen on Mitchell. Giddey the pass to Collins. Great D that time from Adebayo. Miami's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the 3rd. Wiggins against Ivy. To the inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Hero against Ivy. Now Giddey. 7 points in the game. Pass to Collins. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Ivy. No good again that time.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Here's Hero. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 5 assists tonight.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Ivy finds Giddey. Now Okoro, guarded by Powell. Pass to Collins. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Giddey. Plays it up off the glass. Giddey's got 9.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Mitchell passes to Hero. Powell for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 12.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Ivy on the wing. Pass to Okoro. On the wing, Giddey. Covered by Mitchell. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 4 this quarter.
And as a playmaker, Giddey has made huge strides learning how to create for himself and his teammates.
Mitchell kicks to Hero. From down in the low post, it goes. Hero's got 9 points here in the second half. Giddey the pass to Okoro. Back to Giddey. Miami grabs the miss. Wiggins has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Hero. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
More than a great jump shooter, Hero is a tremendous ball handler who can finish the drive with either hand.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Bulls trail by 9. Ivy kicks to Giddey. In the corner, Okoro with it. Off target from outside. Miami's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Hero passes to Mitchell. And a miss there on the triple.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And that one, good. 17 points for Buzelis. The Heat leading by 7. Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo the screen. Wiggins outside. Adebayo with the ball. Over Collins. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Here's Buzelis. Back to Okoro. Pass to Collins. Just 5 to shoot. For 3. And Giddey gets it to go. And now just a 4-point Heat lead.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And Miami making a change here. Akaz is checked in. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Collins. Smith comes in for Buzelis. Simons, he's checked in for Isaac Okoro. And Trey Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey. A three-pointer, Wiggins. Chicago grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Simons. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Powell, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, easy call.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
The free throw drops for Pop, and the Heat making a change here. Ware's checked in, and a change for the Bulls. Miller's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Smith sets the pick for Simons. To the paint. And then Smith with the dunk.
And this is something Simons continues to work on. Love seeing him look to involve his teammates.
Has to Ware. Down low. Here's Powell. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Here's Jones. Three-pointer, Simons. It's hauled in by Hero. Hero's got his 5th rebound in this one. Powell against Simons. Inside, here's Hockey. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
And it's Smith, top of the key. Pass to Ivy. There's the drive. The shot, no good. Great defense that time from Hockey. Outside, Hero. .119 left to play here in the third, and he drops it in from the low post.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over.
Miller finds Simons. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Hawkins outside. Lets it go with the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. 36 seconds left to play in the third. Simons, the pass to Jones. Now here is Miller. Miller with a screen on Hockey. Here's Ivy. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
A willingness to put himself on the line. Ivy going directly into the heart of the defense.
For Chicago, they have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11. First free throw is good, so it's both teams making substitutions here. And he can't hit the second.
They're not doing themselves any favors with their free throw shooting this half.
Hawkins finds Mitchell. Here's Ware, covered by Smith. And here's Adebayo. 13 points in the game. It could go. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Tyler Hero has been leading the charge for the Heat. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Miami. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Jaime Jaquez. He's out there with Norman Powell. And it's Larson in at the 2.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Powell against Simon. It's hauled in by the Heat. Ware's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Powell, the pass to Larson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Now at the line,
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Bulls trail by 9. Smith outside. Pass to Sexton. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
And he is just an explosive athlete. Sexton's not at all fazed by the contact.
Mitchell passes to Ware. Here's Larson. Powell, no one around him. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Trey Jones. 2.
And that one falls for Jones. Chicago making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Good on both. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Here's Larson, defended by Sexton. Jaquez with the screen on Sexton. Larson with the bucket. Larson's got 7 points for the quarter.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Jones dishes to Sexton. Simons from outside. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And without hesitation there, Simons hungry to let that one fly.
Mitchell finds Jaquez. Here's Larson. It's Powell on the wing. 5 on the clock.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Outside, Simon. Smith sets the pick for Simon. From past the arc. No points on that miss. Puts him at 7 for 13 from the floor. Larson, defended by Sexton. Pass to Ware from outside the arc. That one will not drop. It's his first miss. He's 4 for 5. Jones, the pass to Sexton. Jones sets the pick for Sexton. Releases. And it's Miami with the rebound. Ware's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Going inside. Here's Larson. Sexton grabs the board. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Bulls. They trail by 7.
And it's clear that Sexton loves getting out in transition. He has a strong sense for how to capitalize.
Pass to Larson. Jaquez with the screen on Sexton. Larson buries the long-range jumper. Larson's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for the Heat.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Simons from outside. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Jones. Smith sets the pick for Jones. Bangs home the trifecta.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Well, Heat leading by 5. Mitchell outside. Pass to Powell. Shoots over Simon. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. 2 points, that one goes.
Yeah, this is what Simons does best. Once he catches fire, this guy is a tough one to put out.
Here's Larson, defended by Sexton.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Now at the line, 2.
And he knocks down the first one. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And so he hits both. Bulls trail by 7. Ivy passes to Collins. Pass to Giddey. In the corner, it's Buzelis. Lock at 6. Giddey with it. Takes the 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Now, Hero. Into the lane. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Ivy on the wing. He's guarded by Adebayo. Collins a screen on Adebayo. Pass to Buzelis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
Second team foul. Shooting for Chicago, Buzelis, 2.
The free throw drops for Buzelis. Powell, he's checked in for the Heat. And so he makes both from the line. The Heat leading by 5. Hero with it. Adebayo with a screen on Giddey. Hero no good. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 9 points here in the second half.
Giddey making the defenders look like they're on ice.
Hero passes to Pop. Back to Hero. Plays it up and banks it in. Hero's got 21.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Pass to Buzelis. Giddey against Hero. Giddey kicks to Ivy. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Giddey. Shoots. Powell pulls it in. And so Powell will bring it up for the Heat. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Hero passes to Jaquez. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Hero. Takes a 3. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Adebayo against Ivy. Collins setting the pick for Giddey. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Mitchell is checked in for Jaime Jaquez. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. With the game in the balance, Coach was calm in the huddle. His main message, execution. He told his team to make sure to remember what they talked about during shoot-around. We've got a great ending in store, guys.
All right, thank you, David. Here's Hero, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Now, passing isn't the strongest part of Wiggins' game, but he is far from a selfish scorer.
Ivy passes to Giddey. And it's Miami with the rebound. Mitchell looking it over. Adebayo with a screen on Ivy. Here's Mitchell. The rebound by Ivy.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Collins, a screen on Mitchell. Ivy finds Collins. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
The Heat leading by 3. Outside, Hero. Down low, stolen by Collins. With the drive, offensive rebound. Miami's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Wiggins outside to the middle. Here's Hero. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And, you know, some guys shrink as the game tightens. Hero calls for the ball. Clutch.
And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Oh, stone cold stuff there from Josh Giddey. Big time shot in the moment.
Powell kicks to Hero. It's all in by the Bulls. Collins has got 9 rebounds now tonight. To the inside. It's deflected. It's stolen by Adebayo. Hero against Giddey. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Adebayo with the screen for Wiggins. And Adebayo throws it down.
Big time from Bam. This guy's played in the finals, so Adebayo knows how to handle the pressure.
Mitchell against Giddey. Pass to Buzelis. Shot clock at 6. Collins a screen on Hero. Ivy. Great D that time from Adebayo.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. It's going to be Hero shooting. It's going to go on Buzelis. That's good from Hero.
And Hero, one of those guys in the league that can nail free throws with his eyes closed.
Giddey against Mitchell. Bulls moving the ball around. Now here's Giddey. Tight defense on him. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. That sends Josh Giddey to the free throw line. It's going to go on Davion Mitchell.
Josh Giddey, 1.
.44 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and he commits the intentional foul.
Josh Giddey, second personal foul. Team foul number 4. Now at the line, Davion Mitchell, 2.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the seconds. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Game could be on the line right here.
It's now or never.
To the paint and stolen by Wiggins. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Fourth personal foul. Penalty. Now at the line,
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Being both at the line. It's a 7-point game.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think coach's focus is going to be here?
They got to get straight to the hoop in a foul immediate.
Eight-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Giddey, no good. Now the Heat with it. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Hero. And the rejection by Collins. Now here's Okoro. Here's Giddey. Trains it from downtown. Here's Hero. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much did.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're behind by 6. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
Seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Giddey, no good. And so it's the Heat winning this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, and just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Bam. Congrats on the win. This arena was rocking tonight. What difference does it make when they're loud like this?
Man, this place gets to rocking, man. I love it playing in front of Miami Heat fans, man. That's so wonderful, bro. And they stay behind us 24/7 no matter what, and we can't thank them enough for that.
Yeah, you fed off of them tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's presentation on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Tyler Hero.